It's week 2 of the NFL preseason, where depth charts and playbooks will be put to the test. It's the Chiefs and the Cowboys under the lights on Monday night.
Set to go is the kicker, Harrison Butker. And off we go from Dallas. Tompkins now to return. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. So here come the Cowboys for their opening drive. Bringing them out is a Mississippi State 4th-round pick in 2016 who's found considerable success in this league, Dak Prescott. It's taken in by Lamb.
I don't think I'm alone in this, Kate. To me, Dak is one of the easiest players to root for their success in the NFL. I think for me and for many others, it's based on all he's overcome, from tough playoff losses to significant injuries. But his leadership, his stats, his ability to play like an MVP in big moments, at his best, he really is all you could ever ask for.
They'll run here on first down. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Offense to the line for second down.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the 44-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Brought in by Jake Ferguson. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Dak off the play fake. Buying some time right. This time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down. The Cowboys setting out their punting unit. Begins his return at the 16. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. So here come the Chiefs, taking the field for their first drive of the game. Leading them out, someone who, Brock, I think needs less introduction than anyone in the NFL today. It's Patrick Mahomes.
All of us as sports fans, we know those players in the other sports that when we just think of the greatest to ever do it, a skill set that's different than everybody else, immediately a player pops in your mind. And while we have seen GOATs like Tom Brady and Super Bowl winners many times over like Bradshaw, Montana, and Aikman, there's just not many that have ever done it with the flair, the style, and the skill set of Patrick Mahomes.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. All right, Cowboys showing nickel set, 3rd down. They put a receiver in motion here left. It's Pacheco on 3rd. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
That's one of those plays, Kate, as an offense, it just sticks with you a little bit. It bothers you that you just can't convert on a very manageable down and distance. And on the other side, it sure gives you some confidence defensively to get off the field.
The Chiefs bringing out their punt team. And he'll punt it away to end a disappointing opening drive. And he's calling for a fair catch, which is made at the 33-yard line. So no return on that punt. And the Cowboys will get set to go on offense. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. First down, here's Dak. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it up to the 44. In a good spot here, 2nd and inches.
At the 44-yard line.
Now here's Prescott. That one's complete, right side. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Pickup of 2 here. And it'll be 1st down, Dallas. Here's the lone back on the handoff. Still going past the 40. And he is into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys go up 6-0 here in the first. Now we'll see them try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cowboys will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. Here's a return from the 7. He stopped on the return at the 27. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. The Chiefs sending their offense out for the second time this game. And they haven't gotten their legs under them on offense just yet, Brock. 3 plays and a punt on their opening drive. Give them a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. Well, it looks like the defense jumps just before the snap there.
Encroachment, defense.
Broke the plane before the snap, and that's going to give the offense some free yardage. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. They'll run here following the penalty. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. Play action, Mahomes. Pass is hauled in by the running back. Tried getting creative, but the coverage team read it all the way. This return loses yards. Punt team is on now, and they get this away. Fair catch called for, and he brings it in. Looks like right at about the 29-yard line. Another drive coming up for this Dallas offensive unit. 1st and 10, Prescott. The Chiefs get to him, and he's dropped. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Opening frame of the game, and 2 times already, these defenders have got home for a home run sack. If they get their way, a lot more teammates are going to join them on the stat sheet with the takedown before this one ends.
And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Dak now from the gun. He finds his running back. Nice work, complete. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Dallas sends its punting unit onto the field. It's fielded at the 14. And he'll scrape together what he can on the return and gets it back to the 20. That punt finishes as a 60-yard effort. And the Chiefs will get set to go on offense. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Off the play fake, it's Mahomes. That's caught by Hollywood Brown. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Only took him 1 play, partner, and they've already made it to that 40-yard line. 1st and 10, it's Mahomes. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. All right, here we go. 2nd down. Running up the middle, Pacheco. And his drive forward halted after a couple of yards. Tackled there by Jerome Baker. Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Has his man, it's Pacheco. Kansas City sends out its punt team. And they could really use a good one here. And he's had a very busy game already, Brock. 3rd time they've called on him as he gets this away. Return out of that punt. And it'll be their football.
At their own 30-yard line.
First run of the game for J.K. Dobbins. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. Prior to 1st down, they decided to call a timeout. Play action, Prescott. Looking right, and he finds him. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
Well, that's a pretty similar result.
Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They've got 2nd and 5. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll take it past the midfield stripe and start the push into Chiefs territory. 3rd and just 2 to go.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Back to the well again. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
They'll send out the punting unit. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And this will fly out of bounds to deny a return. They're going to mark it a little before the 20. The Kansas City offense back out there and set to go. And it's not good, Brock, when you're discussing their punter as one of your early game MVPs, but they just haven't been able to get anything going so far.
No, you'll hear some old school coaches, especially defensive-minded coaches, Kate, and they'll say, hey, man, there's nothing wrong with the drive ending with a kick, right? As a quarterback, it is not fair.
And down he goes. The Cowboy defense gets it done. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
I'm not sure that deficit's going anywhere anytime soon. If anything, this is a defense that sees their offense creating not a ton of separation on the board, knowing they've got to shoulder the load. And sacks like that go a long ways towards doing it.
They really need some chunk yardage here on 2nd down. Trying again, following the sack. A quick throw is swatted away, incomplete. That one vehemently swatted away. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Pacheco hauls it in. And this one doesn't go far.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And he'll signal the fair catch. Brings this one in comfortably right at the midfield stripe. Offense headed back out there now for Dallas. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. And that's good for a gain of 5. Brought to a halt by Brian Cook. Here's 2nd and 5. Catch made by Cooks. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
On 1st down, they'll run. And he gets this one down to the 30-yard line. Call it 70 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3. Another carry for him. And he gets this forward to the 19. It's a pickup of 11. And that's good for a Cowboys 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
From the red zone now. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Throwing again is Dak. Taken in by Smith. And he's tackled for a short gain.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball. There was almost no resistance offered against a rush that came off the line ready to maul anything in sight. It was all the QB could do to get rid of that before he gets absolutely clobbered.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that one was hit great. It sails on through without incident.
You always feel like you leave a few points on the field when you kick it from here. But they don't wind up empty-handed on the drive. And the kicker, well, he gets to pad his stats a little bit with a high percentage make.
He's got a lane up past the 30. Coverage team tracks him down as the return reaches the 35. The Chiefs offense set to take over again. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Catch made over the middle. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Tackle made by Elijah Molden. 2nd and 6 coming up here. They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes. Complete out to the right. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving. Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. They'll give this up the middle to Pacheco. And he's caught after a gain of about 2. The tackle made by Mozzie Smith. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the 48. It is caught left side. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number 1. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. They run with Pacheco. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. Javon Holland there to make the stop.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
And he gets this forward to the 19. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And he's able to push this down to the 12. Good rip on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Ooh, this is going to be a false start on the offense here.
False start, offense.
So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Finds the in route complete. And that will not be enough for a 1st down. We're to the 2-minute warning from AT&T. The Chiefs driving. Mahomes to throw on 3rd and 1. He brings it in. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
Back to throw, Mahomes. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack going to cost them some yardage.
Kate, I've seen a 1-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
Gotta forget about 1st down in a hurry. They need a chunky yards here on 2nd and goal. Another try following the sack. He's on the move. He tucks it and takes off. And they will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs make it a 1-score game before halftime. Patrick Mahomes, the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Chiefs cut it to a field goal game. Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Tompkins now to return. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The Cowboys and this running back headed back out for a new series. And that front is really going to need to buckle down and provide some more opposition because he's gotten off to an excellent start here. Throwing on first is Prescott. Finds a man right side. And he'll get it up to the 44. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. Here's Prescott, 1st and 10. It's taken in by Lamb. Still has some space inside the 35. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Dallas! The Cowboys will add to their lead at the end of the half. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Cowboys make it a 10-point ball game. The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. Return coming from the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. 19 seconds remain in our opening half. Let's see what they do with it. The Chiefs getting out there on offense one last time in this opening half. They'll have to be quick about anything they want to do here. We're just moments away from halftime. So we've hit the... We'll catch up with the rest of the league later. Let's go right through halftime and on to the start of the 3rd quarter. Well, the starters likely checked out for the final time. Time now for guys to make their case for roster spots as our second half is underway. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Out comes Kansas City. Its offense has it first to start quarter number 3. And this game might be going better if he could have some more time just to work back there. This pass rush has been all over them. Really keeps taking this offense out of any grooves that they've managed to get into.
Okay, I like to say in life there's energy givers and there's energy vampires.
Yeah.
And for this defense, these sacks right here, they're such energy givers. And, man, it's like a vampire sucking the juice out of an offense.
Yeah, I love that. 2nd and 3 now. First throw for the backup now. Wiley hulls it in. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Hand off to the back. And they'll get him down after he gets him to the 48. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. They give it to him again. And a bit of deja vu as they stop him at the line once again. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Throwing now from the gun. That's caught for the 1st. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
Man, I love that effort, adding as much as possible to that catch while earning the 1st down. That's called yards after catch, and it's what coaches want from all their pass catchers on the roster.
Working inside the red zone. Escapes the puck. This time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And they're headed in reverse after that sack.
Yeah, that's what I call an absolute no-no. I mean, that just can't happen down here in the red zone. You've got to find a way to get rid of the football because now you're not only outside the red zone and you put some points that you thought were a guarantee with either a touchdown or field goal, now a little bit in limbo.
Gotta forget about 1st down in a hurry. They need a chunk of yards here on 2nd and goal. Oh, saw some movement there. That's going to cost them 5.
Ball start, offense.
There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost them 5 yards. After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. This one is hit by a defender and winds up incomplete. Buckle up, it's 3rd and goal. Pass play coming here. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that'll bring it back to within a score. The lead 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Cowboys about set to take over. And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air, so expect some tighter coverage this time around. Moss with the run to start this 3rd quarter. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
3rd and 4 coming up now.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
They send the tight end in motion. He has the first over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day 1 install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
Moss gets it from the gun. Across midfield to the 45. And he's finally hauled down at the 43. So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag.
False start, offense.
One of the most common penalties in the sport, and the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. This finds Smith.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
And he'll get them enough for a 1st down. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. To throw it on 1st down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. Running out of the gun with Moss. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. This throw is caught. Touchdown, Dallas. Now they'll see if they can tack on one more. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cowboys double their lead to 14. The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Kansas City offense set to take the field. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw on their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. From the 32. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down. The give now out of the shotgun. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. 4 yards narrows the distance a bit, but still some yardage left here on 4th down. They'll bring out the punter here. And this is going to be his 4th effort tonight. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return. The Cowboys offense now headed back to the field. And taking a look at these highlights, Brock, just a reminder of the type of game that they have had throwing the football. It really has been the key to their success.
Yeah, they've just not only stayed on schedule here, Kate. Man, they've made some music, right? Great rhythm.
Yeah.
Not just ahead of schedule, but huge plays have followed. We've seen a lot of different looks and wrinkles throughout this performance, and it's been a joy to watch.
Short pass brought in. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Running on 2nd with Moss. And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. It's a pickup of 3. They're going to need 3 more now on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
From midfield now. Sideline, he's got it, and he gets the feet down too. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darryl Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
And a man is there to knock that away.
And you ask a lot of your defenders on that field. It is not easy to play defense in today's NFL. Not only stay in their assignment's hip pocket, but to make plays on the ball as it arrives. He was challenged with an intermediate throw, and he swatted it away with ease.
He's forward, gets a couple of yards. Something he does so well. Nick Bolton making the stop. Only 1 quarter remains in our final game of the week. That's the end of the 3rd. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a 2-score game to begin the 4th. Extra man in the secondary now for the Chiefs on 3rd down. They'll send their tight end right. Here he is on 3rd and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. And we'll have a Cowboys field goal try coming up. He was money on his first field goal, Brock. His second coming a little inside of 50 yards. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that makes this a 3-score game.
I think you can call this one now, Kate. His field goal makes it a 3-score game, and even the most improbable comeback attempts are going to have a hard time erasing that type of deficit here in the final quarter.
Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Offense heading out now for the Chiefs. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Connects with Wiley. And as this play goes out of bounds, all eyes turn to that flag on the field.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
Just a momentary loss of focus, a break in discipline, and not a good moment individually as he gets hit with that personal foul. Throwing from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. 2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 43. And down he goes. The Cowboy defense gets it to him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Time we offered some serious blanket praise for this entire group defensively. The guys up front, they've certainly generated the pressure. Everybody on the back end in coverage, well, they're holding down their assignments to delay these throws. This is going to be one tomorrow, one fun tape to watch, because 6 sacks, it's hard to come by in this league.
Got to figure out this third down here. They'll throw it. Pass complete to Wiley. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. 4th and forever coming up. Throwing with a blitz on the way. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
They go counter, it's Moss. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
Well, no springing a big play on that one. It's just going to simply be used as a setup play. Whether that's another run or eventually what I love, setting up a play-action pass off that counter action.
And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. 2 yards on the pickup, and that leaves him with 3rd down and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Moss with another carry. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Call it 1 yard there. Tough sledding the last couple of runs. It's 4th and 2. The Cowboys sending out their punting unit. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. And he finally gets a hold of one here. This is hit far. And this one's out of the side of the end zone. Was trying to get that precise aim, but he was off the mark. It's going to be a touchback. The Chiefs offense out to take over. And they're very fortunate the turnover on downs and short field did not lead to points. They can thank their defense by putting a scoring drive together right now. Lone back gets the handoff. And they are there to bring him to a halt at the 26. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4. Pass play now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
This is a time where you get in that huddle and you just look at one another and say, hey, let's get back in rhythm. Get back in rhythm. Get something good to feel good about. Sure, you'd love to get the 1st down, but more than anything, just find a positive play after a huge sack.
And the Cowboys bringing on an extra DB here. 3rd down coming. Back to throw now. Cover man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete. The Chiefs bringing out their punt team. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And he'll make the fair catch. Didn't make it to the 50. This one just short of midfield. So no return on that punt. And the Cowboys will get set to go on offense. Football on that 47-yard line. 1st down. Now a give up the middle to Moss. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the 1st down. Just get to a manageable 3rd down, but instead they move the chains. And that is one disheartening look on that defense.
An early jump and the flags come in. I think this is going to go against the defense. So he jumped too early, and that's going to cost him 5 yards. Encroachment on that previous play, and that makes this a much shorter 1st and 5. Running it after the penalty. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
And that one's unsuccessful. The tip definitely broke up that throw. So now they have 3rd and short.
3rd down and 3 yards to go.
Tight end going in motion here. He's got him. That's Moss. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Moss hauls it in. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. From the red zone now. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. On the draw, this is Moss. And he'll take this only to about the 11 before going down. Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9.
Brings up 3rd down and 9.
He's dropping back to throw. And he takes it into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys put up even more points in a win. That one right down the middle. And the Cowboys make it a 24-point ball game. The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. Return starts at the 9. Now this offense getting set to work here. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner, so hopefully this one has some better legs to it. To throw here on 1st down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. They're throwing it. He lofts it deep left. He's got it inside the 25. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Dallas. Chiefs trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. He's going to throw this one. He finds his running back. Nice work, complete. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. They are throwing it again. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, I don't know if I've ever told you, but my dad was a driver's ed teacher. And I could just hear him right now say, son, take this out of reverse and put it in drive. Because this one's going nowhere right now. A drastic change on this play needed, and maybe a whole lot of luck to keep this series alive.
All right, Cowboys showing nickel set, 3rd down. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. Try and push it deep downfield. He's got it deep downfield. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs offense staying on the field. They're going to try for 2. And it was real close, but they got to him just in time. He's shoved out at the 1, and they're denied the 2 points. Whenever you're throwing for 2, you always expect to see the pass go into the end zone, because otherwise you risk defenders rallying to the ball and stopping it short.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. With the defensive speed in today's league, gosh, you're just taking a risk anytime you throw it short of the end zone.
And the Cowboys managed to recover the football. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point of the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he's going to get this to the 29 before he stopped. There on the tackle, the rookie out of Auburn. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Right back to Moss now. And he's brought down for a loss.
These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that run game, not just on the end of the line, but in that case, right in the middle of the field.
So it's a win for the Cowboys. And they'll enter the final week of the preseason with a little momentum thanks to this victory. Ahead of that last tune-up before the games start to count.